Alright, what's up, Rams Nation? This is Alex of the 24. Before I get into the game against the Cowboys this week, I want to share some news and updates from this week. First off, Stedman Bailey is finally back with the new policy just passed. We get him back, just another weapon for our quarterback, whoever it is. I heard he was really excited. He was back. He got right back to work. He's still in shape. So, just a really good thing. I'm really happy he's finally back. Scott Wells and Roger Saffold have not practiced this week. I heard they're supposed to practice today. It's a little too early still out here in Cali, so I won't know if they practice until like maybe 4 o'clock. That's when I usually check. Lamarcus Joyner. I haven't heard too much about Lamarcus Joyner. I've heard that he does have some back issues. He has not practiced, but hopefully he's ready to go. Corey Harkey and Tavon Austin. Corey Harkey took that brutal hit from Deshaun Golston. Thought he broke his leg. I really did. He's a tough guy, but he has not practiced. Tavon Austin. Heard that he might be able to play this week against the Cowboys, but I really don't see why risk another injury. We got Stedman back. We do have receivers that can fill in his place, but I really don't want to see Tavon Austin play the game and then get injured. Sorry, and then end up out for multiple weeks. So I want to see why we have to push that. I don't think Jeff Fisher will push it. I don't think he'll play. But hopefully he's back after our bye weeks. That we can take that to an advantage with injuries. I think after our bye week we do get Trumaine Johnson back, so I'll be happy with when he comes back. He has not practiced as well. But on to the game. Jeff Fisher said this week that our QB situation is game time with the call. So Sean Hill has practiced this week. He's been limited in practice though, but he's been on 7 and 7s. But if he's not ready to go, Austin Davis will surely be ready to go again. But if he's healthy, we can all expect Sean Hill to go out there and play. Now, most Ram fans weren't too happy when they heard this. I wasn't either. I was still on the hype with Austin Davis. Yeah, he won us the game. He managed it better than I expected. We were all still hyped up, going crazy on, we got the next Kurt Warner, all this other stuff. But he does have a hot hand right now. But I don't see why we have to keep throwing him out there and then something happens and he loses all that confidence. I really don't want to rush him out there. We still have Sean Hill. I think this is a good choice from Jeff Fisher. He is a better choice. I think he's a little bit better than Austin Davis. We know what he provides. We know what he can provide for us. He showed it in the past years. Well, years a while back. He hasn't played in a while, but he did show us in Week 1 against the Vikings. And we went out there 7 for 7. Then he did have a pick, but that pick was supposed to be thrown out. I don't know how you fell on that, but things happen. But I think the Sean Hill choice will be good. It's a smart decision. Like I said, there's no reason to rush Austin Davis out there. But if Sean Hill does play like shit, we surely have Austin Davis there. And I see if Sean Hill does play like shit, I really don't want Jeff Fisher looking back and starting him again after that. I really want us to see what Austin Davis provides, what he can do. He did show us in that 1 week, in that game against the Bucks. But I would want to see how he would look in a full season. After seeing that Falcons blowout against the Bucks, I'm just like, shit, 56-14, and we barely won the game. But I don't really care. I'll take the win. Atlanta has a top offense. But moving on, things we have to do is take advantage of that front seven. That is not. I don't believe that's a good defense. I don't think it's a really good defense at all. They played the Titans last week. Come on, who are the playmakers on that offensive side? Don't worry, I'll let you think about it. Kendall Wright. That's pretty much the only playmaker that I really see. Kendall Wright or Delaney Walker. Bishop Sankey and Sean Green aren't really that. They didn't play like running backs, and Destin McCluster isn't even a running back. But like I said, that wasn't even a test for them. That's the winnable game that the Cowboys should have won, and they did. But this week, we have to run the ball. We gotta get Zach Stacy going, Benny Cunningham going. One thing I really want to see is Jeff Fisher know that he has so much talent on the bench with Trey Mason, and we're not playing him. And that's a third round draft pick. I don't want to see him go to waste and go to another team and then he plays for them. I really like Trey Mason. I like what he did at Auburn. I saw most of his games at Auburn, and I was happy when we got him. He has so much talent. He has the speed, he has the ability, he has the quickness. Um, he might not have the running block, those techniques down, but that comes to the game. Um, he's not gonna be an every down back. We have Zach in there for that. Even Benny Cunningham can block and protect for our quarterback. He's not gonna be there all the time. He might if he plays, he might have to do that to get his feet wet. But I really want to see that change of pace. We can use him in so many other ways. That's what schemes are. That's what schemes on for running backs are for. You don't play them all for the same. That would be good though, but it's a change of pace. You like to have different kinds of players that bring you different kinds of abilities, and he surely can bring that to us. That speed that we really kind of lack on. We do have the toughness with Zach, and I really like Zach, no doubt about that. But I really would like to see Trey Mason out there. Like I said, we got to run the ball this game. There's no doubt that we could run the ball very effectively. We should be able to. The running game opens the pass. The passing will come. We don't have to pass every down when we're not based off that kind of scheme. But the passing will come. Brian Quick has shown he's a go-to guy. Jared Kick finally gets Stedman back, so they will get their they will be open, I believe, and they will get their chances with the play action. Not a lot about the offense. I just know that we're gonna have to score points to beat the Cowboys. Very good offense. With that, I lead on to our defense. Our defense has to come out way better than we have looked in the past weeks against the Vikings and the Bucks. We can't go in there and have no sacks against Tom Brady. Tony Romo. We gotta get Tony Romo on his ass. We gotta make him commit turnovers. That's how you get the Tony Romo that you like to see. That turnover Romo. You gotta make him throw those picks. Those picks will come when we pressure him. We pressure him. He was scrambling out there and just throwing it just for the hell of it. That's what I've seen about Tony Romo. But I don't like overlooking Tony Romo because you just never know what kind of quarterback you're gonna get from him. You might get the 3 picks Romo or the 300-yard 4-touchdown Romo. You just don't know. But like I said, we have to pressure him. We have not lived to expectations on Sack City. We gotta live up to those. We've only had 2 sacks in the last 2 games combined. I just don't like what we're doing. Greg Williams has to. He is not. We brought him in here to pass rush and to the blitzing and everything what he did with the Saints that one year. I don't really like what he's doing as of the first 2 weeks. I'm liking what Tim Walton did, and I did not like Tim Walton at all. But he gotta make some better play calling. We are pressuring the quarterback. We have done that. I'll give him that. We have pressured him, but we just haven't gone to them. I think that's on the players. So hopefully we get to him. Our main objective. Please stop DeMarco Murray. He has tortured us the last 2 years, and I've seen him. I witnessed that crap, and I hate it. So we can't. This is gonna be the same test like week 1 against AP. I don't think we can stop DeMarco Murray. We can only hope to contain him, but he will get his touches. He will make some plays. I think. We just have to contain that guy. We contain him. We make that team one-dimensional. Make Tony Romo one-dimensional. Start throwing the picks. The picks will come. The turnovers will come in this game. But either way, we still got to commit those turnovers. We got to fight for the turnovers. Nothing's given in this league. But DeMarco Murray is our main objective. I think so, and we will have a big test this weekend against him. A matchup I really want to see is Janoris Jenkins against Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant is a very, very good wide receiver. He plays like he's 6'5". He does play like he's 6'5". He has so many abilities. He uses his strength to get off the ball. So Janoris has to get there. He's got to be there down the routes. He's got to be there the whole time. So that's going to be a very big test again. Jason Witten, another veteran that's very good. T.J. McDonald. So their offense is very deadly. It's very deadly. I think so. Um, we gotta hope. We gotta hope to contain DeMarco Murray. We stopped DeMarco Murray. I think we stopped the Cowboys. Um, I really think DeMarco Murray carries that team, along with Tony Romo. But we stopped DeMarco. We stopped the Cowboys. Um, that's really it. So I think we win this game. I think we have a good chance of winning. Our defense has to come to show up. Like I said, it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think I see us winning this game 27 to 23. Sorry, 27-23. A high-scoring game, but close. Little something to my buddy. Always picking teams against the Rams. Except week 1, he picked the Vikings to beat. I mean, no, he picked the Rams to beat the Vikings. We lose. He picked us to lose against the Bucks, and we win. And I saw his video a little while ago, and he picked the Cowboys to win. So hopefully we win. So fuck you, Anthony, Mr. Rated Kid 24. But yeah, I see us winning this game. Hopefully we do. But please stay tuned. Subscribe. Oh, I'll bring you guys the post game. Hopefully Sunday night if we win. That's why I brought it out last week against the Bucks. We won that game, so hopefully we do. But either way, I'll bring you guys the post game either Sunday night or Monday. I'll let you guys know that. I'm on Twitter all the time. I'm always putting out things on Twitter about the videos and notices, so I will let you guys know that. Follow me on Twitter if you want to just know when the video's out. But subscribe, stay tuned. If you guys can, share the video to other Ram fans. I'm just trying to get noticed out here. I just want to talk some Rams football. That's really all I'm about. And any football. I don't care. And that's really it. So, I'll see you guys after the game. Hope you guys like it. And go Rams.